Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Sorry I haven't posted in a few days, but I've been really sick and I'm still not 100%, but I really wanted to get a video out. So I thought that I would do a liquid to powder ratio video, considering I am a beginner and I am learning. And if I can help anybody learn from anything that I'm doing, then I would absolutely want that. And the reason I'm doing this whole channel is because I want people to see what I go through as a beginner, like how frustrating it can be, like, like to try to get it right and to think that, like these YouTubers that make it look so perfect and easy. So firstly, I'm just going to burn my brush, make sure all the air bubbles are out. And to do that, you push down. Well, you don't want to do it too hard, but you want to make them white. And then, of course, get your paper towel. And then you can sort of go in with your... Now, I've been taught to sort of pat, and that's how I get my beads. And if you can see, it'll start to look sort of like it's rocky sandy, and then it will go to like a really smooth consistency, and it sort of looks like it's hard to explain, but we'll go here and we'll place it right here. Now push down a little bit to release, and you also then you want to wipe your brush off, and the goal is for the powder to absorb within itself but not go without the red lines. So that's the whole purpose of that. So that's exactly what you're looking for. Now, doesn't always go that way, so let's just do some practice beads and see how we go. Okay, now you can see how it's polymerizing, and then you just want it to go release, wipe your brush off, and you can come back if it's sort of, that was a little bit, I think, too liquidy, but it wasn't bad. But it's really just about, consistently, continually doing it, and just until you feel comfortable and you're getting the exact same consistency with every bead that you sort of do, until it becomes second nature, where you put the bead down, you lift your brush up, it releases off, and it spreads out to a certain point, and then it should stop. And that is what you're looking for when you are looking for the correct liquid to ratio bead. Well, that's if you follow the product consistency sheets. However, I also do have the larger size, which is to be more lifelike, to the size of a finger, I suppose you would say. And you can also drain your brush off by just tapping it on the back of your paper towel. That wasn't a very good bead, but you're going to have those days where they're not going to be great. And you're going to get those. And, like at the end of the day, you just don't give up. And just know that it will finally come together where you get the perfect consistency of liquid to powder. And that went a bit on the other side, which I'm not very happy about. But, you know, again, so now we also have these little practice things where you can like do the 4 ball method. So I don't know if you can see that, but it sort of goes to like it sort of looks like a chalk in the consistency, and then it sort of goes into each other. So we'll place it down here. That was a terrible bead, so let's just wipe that off. Okay. Now that is better. You can see how it is just perfectly polymerizing into a beautiful pearl. And that's what you look for. Push down. See? See the difference to when I released it compared to the other ones? I wasn't happy with that one. That's better. And you can see it sort of automatically pearls. And that's how you know you have the right ratio from liquid to powder. And that is a perfect bead. So don't give up on yourself. Just be kind and practice literally 100 beads a day, and just repetitiveness until it becomes second nature, and that bead comes out every time you want it to be like this, where it polymerizes into each other and looks like a really silky pearl. And then we set it down, we push it down, release it off our brush, wipe our brush, and we have the perfect bead. And it is going to run to a certain point and then it'll stop. So as you can see here, these were a little bit too big, and even this one is for this particular circle. However, you know, again, I'm having an off day. I'm not feeling very good, but you get the gist of what I'm doing. I am definitely not perfect in any way, shape, form, and I'm learning. But I trust the process. There are days that I have that are good, there are days that I have that are bad. And not all days are going to be good days. But I'm never going to give up. I'm going to keep going. And I don't usually have too many bad days anymore. I'm going to put this down to I'm not feeling well, okay, guys? So don't take notice of my crusty hands. Yes, that's for the next video that I'm doing. This was my polygel, which is coming off today. It's been over 2 weeks now. So stood the test of time, except for this one. This one just popped right off yesterday, tip and all. So, yeah. But now we'll see how that's sticking beautiful. I really like that pearl. But then underneath I have a sort of life-size practice sheet. So what we're going to do is we're going to wipe our brush. We're going to and it should just sort of start to look like liquid pearls. You don't really want to get it on the other side if preferable. That one was a bit dry. That's my baby. Perfect. Okie dokie. So we are going to I'm going to lay the cuticle bead first. So I'm going to put it just here. I'm going to release the brush and I'm going to push up and get right tight into that cuticle area and then come down and make sure that I get that in nice and tight. And then you want to brush first from the middle down gently. And you want to use the base of your brush when you're patting the acrylic down. And then you want to just grab another bead